For the first time since 2015, the state of Georgia is examining the wages of direct support professionals who assist individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities using now comp Medicaid waivers. It is not uncommon for DSPs to have multiple jobs as they now make as little as $10.63 an hour in Georgia. Self-advocates from Uniting for Change are advocating for pay increase for their DSPs since they rely on this support to be involved and included in our communities.
Direct support professionals are people that people with disabilities most count on, other than maybe their families, in order to be able to do ordinary things in life, like to own your own home, to have a job, to launch a career, to be able to get access to communication, transportation, healthcare, basically to participate in community life. Right now we have a workforce shortage. And so that's been exacerbated by direct support professionals and people with disabilities being paid poverty wages.
Self-advocates in Georgia want the same things you want in life: relationships, ways to contribute, places to belong, good homes, real jobs, autonomy and control, access to quality medical care, and more. Now comp waivers support people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to access home and community-based services, safeguarding people from living in institutions. These services are provided by direct support professionals who are underpaid and undervalued. We need our legislators to understand that as self-advocates, we rely on DSPs and we want quality workers who are paid living wages and will stay in the job for as long as possible. Here are just a few stories from Georgia citizens who use waivers speaking with and on behalf of their DSPs.
Hi Drew, why are you DSP?
I think I was a natural born DSP. I grew up fairly young. I had to take care of my mother. My mother gave birth to me when she was 40, and I took care of her for a long time. I got more serious with it as I got older, and that's how I end up being a DSP. And why it's important to me is because of my mother, and I like to help and take care of people and help them take care of themselves.
It meant a lot to me to be able to help those that aren't guaranteed the help. So lots of adults aren't guaranteed the amount of support that children are, because if you go to school, you're guaranteed by law to get the support that you need. But once you become an adult, you're no longer guaranteed anything. You know, we should all be able to have a way and a place to communicate where the things that we want and live, love, and work, play, all in ways that make us happy and living the life that we love. And so that's why I do it.
Be independent, be in the community. How to speak for yourself. How to be a self-advocate. I'm still a self-advocate.
How to be a problem solver. He showed me ways to be a true man. He showed me how, well, maybe one day I might get a wife one day and learn how to love people like you.
When I found this job, it just linked me to what I was naturally meant to do.
You know, they all have something to offer, they all have something to contribute and bring to the world, and they need that person who can help them to follow through with, you know, what they want to do and the things that they can contribute.
I like my freedom.
Okay.
And I like my surrounding. And I'm glad I'm out free and do what I want to do.
And if direct support professionals aren't well-trained, paid a living wage, then they have trouble as well, even owning a car and keeping it on the road, being able to access health insurance or health care themselves. So there's a relationship there where if we don't do this well and allow living wages, you have a whole bunch of people with disabilities and a whole bunch of people who stand by people faithfully with disabilities who are structured into poverty and kept out of the opportunities to contribute to the economy and to more fully participate in community life.
We hope this short video has helped you better understand how important our direct support professionals are to us, so we can live full lives. This video was produced by Carl King Films with funding from the Institute on Human Development and Disability in collaboration with Shanghai Unity Network and Uniting for Change.